What is going on, beautiful people? What is going on? I am thinking about you. I am. I'm thinking about you and what it is that you're thinking about when it comes to your business. Are you focused or are you double-minded? Are you being double-minded in your business? I'm thinking about you because I was just thinking about me and thinking about how I'm back out in the field. And while I'm out here, my mind is drifting on making phone calls. My mind is drifting on, it's about to rain, Chris. You could have stayed home and just got on the phones. My mind is drifting on, do I really want to be out here door knocking? My mind is drifting on the animals that I might encounter, the homes that may not be as clean, the smells that I can no longer tolerate because of menopause, right? My mind is doing all of this back and forth while I was in traffic getting to this side of town. My mind was playing tricks on me. And I'm like, I'm not alone. I know you're doing the same thing. And if we allow our minds to win, we'll never be successful because the mind is set up to keep us comfortable. Even if that comfort isn't really comfortable because we're broke. But a lot of times folk have been comfortable in that state and they've just figured that that's just what it is, right? When, yeah, we can make that change. We have opportunities to make a difference. And so I wanted to jump on here. I have a good 10 minutes before my appointment and I'm down around the corner. But I just wanted to jump in and say, are you over here in the field? Or are you on the phones thinking about being in the field? Like, is your mind telling you that you should be doing something different than what you've already decided to do? Are you thinking about getting another job or going to get a job because you've not had any help in the field? You've not been able to help anybody in the field or over the phone for a week or two or three because you're a new agent or you're a seasoned agent, but you're going through the challenges that come with this business, especially if we're not focused, especially if we're being double-minded. I want you to think about that. You know, I think a lot, especially when I'm in a car driving and I don't have any music on. I am in my thoughts and I think about all kinds of things and why I'm still in the business. Right? Knowing this was not something that I wanted to do. I was not one that's like, oh yes, I woke up like I want to be a life insurance agent. I don't know who has ever just woke up and decided, yep, that's what I'm going to do. Right? But I've been in this industry since 2011. Uncomfortable. Somewhat shy. I've learned how to get past that. Thank God. Of this industry. I've learned how to get through that. Hate sales still. This is probably why I love Lincoln Heritage because it's so customer service. I'm providing a benefit. It's not just the life insurance. It's also the family support service and helping the client map out how they want their last day to be, right? On this earth, you know, once they die, their cremation or burial. And so there's service in that. There's family support in that. You know, this is my second day out in the field. Yeah. I was in the field for 7 years. I did my first $1 million earned throughout the 7 years in the field. And then I went telesales for the last 3.5 years. And now I am back in the field. And the mind goes. But yesterday I saw one of my old clients and she gave me the biggest hug. Darn near made me cry, y'all. And so I was thinking about her too just a little while ago. And I was thinking about, wow, that's the difference when you're in the field. You get that love, that true appreciation from the client because you're sitting there, you're helping them, and they so appreciate it. On the phone, you can kind of hear it a little bit, but it's a different transaction altogether. In person, you get the love, you get the hugs, you get the head nods, you get the handshakes, you get to have that emotional, transaction that's so real, and I was just like, wow. Those are the things that have kept me in the business for so long. Spoke to a lady this morning. She called me and she said, oh my God, I am so glad you're back. I was dealing with an agent. She said the person's name. She was like, and he is nothing like you. Nothing. Oh my God. And she just went on and on and on. And I was on a Zoom with one of my trainees, and she was just listening. And so, I loved on her, and she talked to me. She loved on me. She's glad that I'm back. And I was like, I'm so glad I'm back too. So I'm going to call, get her policy, mail to her. She needs another copy, and she wants to make some changes. No problem. Right? Those are the things that I decide to change my mind to focus on, because I've decided to get back into the field. Right? I decided I'm going to be out here door knocking. Now, also while I'm out here door knocking, and I'm going through, appointments and finding some people having to reschedule, not being home, all the things that are normal in this industry. I think in any sales industry, when you are setting appointments and going to the home, and sometimes they porch you, right? They leave you on the porch. They're not there, whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's why I stopped making appointments. Yeah, I stopped calling and setting appointments because, like right now, I'm on one side of town. Excuse me, I'm in the same area, but there's all this construction going on, so it's taking me a little bit of time going from one side of town to the other. But had I only straight door knocked, my friend, I would be in more control of my time. Because I'm sitting here in 10 minutes, although I get to do a video, which I love that. I'm going to be back in the car. So I'm going to be back doing all my videos, right? This is 10 minutes. I could be knocking on a random door. Granted, I could still get out and go knock on this door if I wanted to, right? And just introduce myself and set up an appointment. But then I'm like setting an appointment. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. I literally have a lot of leads. I'm not afraid to get leads. People ask me, well, how much are the leads? I have a ton of leads. Okay. This is all in this area. I have no problem getting leads. And I get more leads so that I have a more concentrated area that I can work at a time. 15 to 20 doors in the city because the houses are close. So I can hit them a second time, hit them a third time, hit them a fourth time. The people live there. They're going to be home at some point. Maybe not today, but tomorrow, right? Maybe not till after 7 p.m. So if you're not able to be out late, then you need to get them on a Saturday or a Sunday and get out early, 8:30 a.m. All right. But I decided that I'm going to be out here door knocking. So I do have a couple appointments already set, sprinkled tomorrow, the next 2 days, right? Just because I sent out 65 text messages yesterday during lunchtime. And I ended up with 8 appointments total. So 5 responded yesterday. 3 responded to me this morning from the text messages I sent yesterday. So total 8 appointments that are set. But I'm going to just start putting my route together, door knocking. So tomorrow I will have that route together around the appointments that I have already set, as well as the next day, and then straight door knocking from there. Now, if somebody needs me to set an appointment while I'm at their door, I am going to let them know. It's going to be really hard for me to do an appointment because sometimes you guys don't show up for appointments, but I will try to circle back around during that time frame. But if this is really important to you, as I know that it is, by the time we got done with all this back and forth about setting an appointment, could have almost been done with helping you with your plan, right? So having more urgency while out in the field door knocking is key. Once you get them, try to help them, because that back and forth is crazy. And as I'm out here right now, I'm remembering how crazy it can get. So, just wanted to talk to you for a little bit. It's my 10 minutes. I'm out. See you in the next video. Peace. Oh yeah, I'm hiring. So if you are looking for a career opportunity, call me. 412-609-6264. Don't call and hang up and think that I'm going to call you from my caller ID log, because I'm not. I receive too many calls throughout the course of the day. If you are serious, you'll leave a voicemail or you'll send me a text message. 412-609-6264. All right, let me go ahead and get my focus back on. Go knock these doors. Peace.